Stefan. Welcome to our European trip.
Yeah, welcome to our European trip.
Our adventure in Trieste began with a peaceful stroll along the Canal Grande, the heart of the city's historic center. The canal, framed by charming buildings, set a scenic tone for the day ahead. As we walked, we admired the grand church of Sant'Antonio Nuovo with its impressive neoclassical facade and soaring dome, creating a striking focal point at the end of the canal. From there, we made our way to Piazza Unità d'Italia, one of the most magnificent squares in Europe. As we walked along the bustling streets towards the piazza, the grandeur of the square started to reveal itself. This vast open space is surrounded by magnificent 18th and 19th century buildings, including the Palazzo del Municipio and the Grand Hotel Duchi d'Aosta, which stand proudly facing the sea. The square's size, along with the view of the Adriatic, gives it a sense of openness and majesty. The sea, breeze, and the grand architecture of the piazza were the perfect way to take in Trieste's unique charm. After soaking in the beauty of the square, we stopped for a classical Italian cafe and brioche, a sweet start to our day. Refueled and ready to explore more, we took a walk to the seaside pier just in front of Piazza Unità d'Italia. The calm, expansive views of the Adriatic Sea added a serene element to the morning, and we couldn't resist stopping for a few photos along the way. Next, we headed toward the older part of the city, following the route that took us first past the lively harbor, filled with boats and lively port activity. The harbor's atmosphere was a perfect reflection of Trieste's maritime heritage. Then we began the ascent uphill toward some of the city's most historic landmarks. At the top we found the Roman Arch of Trieste, Arco di Riccardo, an ancient remnant of Romans' rule in the city. It's unique because a building was constructed on top of it, giving it a curious blend of architectural history where the old and new coexist. Continuing our uphill journey, we arrived at the Church of Santa Maria Maggiore, an exquisite church with remarkable frescoes and serene interiors. Stepping inside, we admired its intricate designs and tranquil atmosphere, a true testament of the city's rich religious and architectural history. Not far from the church, we visited the Cattedrale di San Giusto Martire, the stunning cathedral perched on a hill with panoramic views of the city. Inside the cathedral's golden mosaics and ancient altarpieces were awe-inspiring, showcasing the city's long Christian tradition. We spent time absorbing the peaceful ambience before moving to the nearby Castello di San Giusto, a historic castle with an excellent vantage point over Trieste and the surrounding landscape. The castle's wall and courtyards allowed us to explore a piece of history while offering magnificent views over the city. After soaking in all that history, we walked down the hill to the Roman amphitheater, a fascinating site that once hosted public spectacles in ancient times. The amphitheater's remains are well preserved, and standing in the ancient stone seats was a powerful way to connect with Trieste's Roman past. By evening, we were ready to indulge in some delicious Italian cuisine. We sat down for a hearty meal, enjoying the rich flavors of Trieste culinary offerings. The city's unique position at the crossroad of Italian, Slavic and Austrian culture gives it one-of-a-kind gastronomy that couldn't resist exploring. To the end of our day, we took a relaxing night walk through the city. Trieste, bathed in the soft glow of street light, took on a magical atmosphere with the sea reflecting the city's light. We admired the views, feeling the energy of the city as it transformed from day to night. Tomorrow we'll be heading to Venice, so stay tuned for another exciting chapter in our European journey.